and gentlemen, today is another episode of The Vault, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've stood here, I've recorded this 3, 4, 5, 6 different occasions, and honestly, I couldn't get the right words, couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to say to get the point across for what we're going to review. So, we're just going to go straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first ever New Breed Wrestling Alliance event. And we're going to use the word event, even though that might be stretching it a little bit. Back in 2005, myself, a handful of others, including the Don Cato Morales, we started up the New Breed Wrestling Alliance. It was a bunch of people with big dreams. We wanted to become the professional wrestlers that we saw on TV. We wanted to be those guys that could be at WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and every other event. But we didn't know exactly how to get there. That's where Don Cato Morales comes in. He gave us this opportunity and he began training us in the art of professional wrestling. Now, the thing was, at this stage, it was a bunch of guys that honestly had never been in the ring before. We were trained from the ground up. So we didn't have the luxuries of paid venues and stadiums, arenas trying to get us to be in their shows and be part of their events. So we made our own. And after a few months of training, we got to the point where we needed to compete in front of a live crowd. Again, crowd used, we're going to stretch that word just a little bit for this purpose. And so we got some friends and family together. We got some of the neighborhood people. We had ourselves a ring. We had ourselves a few people that wanted to be wrestlers, and we gave it a shot. Now this video series is about very rarely seen footage. Now this is probably the rarest of seen footage, because outside of the handful of people involved in the event, nobody's ever seen it because technically it didn't happen. This is what was known as a New Breed training show, but it was the very first match for Jason Vendetta, or at that time, by my real name of Brian Henderson. But with that, I give you the very first New Breed Wrestling Alliance event, show. Training in front of a crowd is the way it was put. And it's Angelo Santelli versus Brian Henderson.
I can't believe this is real! Oh, watch it! Yeah! And we're getting this match on your freaking way! Kick his ass, hit him! Henderson versus Santelli. Big time walkout. Oh, Henderson getting shoved away. The brute power of Santelli and the New Breed, for that matter. Big time walkout once again. Santelli with shots in the ribs. Henderson to the other side. Oh, yeah! Face. Henderson jumps over him. Santelli goes for a clothesline. Henderson rolls. Oh, kick in the midsection on Santelli by Henderson. Henderson with another kick to the midsection. Big frog. Yeah! Go, bro! That's how it's done! You got this! Blade at ringside. He's the cheerleader for Brian Henderson. I mean, no offense. He's got Santelli backed into the turnbuckle. Get him out of the corner, ref. Turnbuckle, got him in a hammerlock. Open die. Single out that bar. Santelli saying to hell with this elbow. Big time suplex. Come on, Brian! Santelli saying no to the elbow pad. Now he's kicking the crap out of Brian Henderson. Oh, big time shot to the shoulders. Off the ropes, Santelli. Oh! The flipping attention. That's right, no harm, no foul. Although Henderson, they could have had the match won. We're not holding anything against him. Trying to bust his pieces.
Go, Santelli, get up.
Driving that knee in it. Damn, that looked.
Good job, Brian. Good job.
Yeah.
Take him out.
Now, Blade looks like Muhammad Hassan. Don't ever do that again. Henderson being bounced off his turnbuckle. Santelli.
Come on, Brian. Get it.
Walking
Don't do it. Come on, Brian. Don't. Come on. Come on, Brian.
Come on, hit with your leg. Throw. Q2. Man, you right in your eye.
Got this. Come on, Brian. Don't give. Come on.
Henderson trying to fight his way out of it. Desperately wanting the FYF that.
Take him out. Take him out.
Santelli, get it.
Santelli, yeah,
He's a
right.
towelhead, that's why. He's a West Coast chopper towelhead. He likes them choppers, I tell ya. Oh, I miss you that much.
Get up.
Correct.
He's a West Coast chopper too.
Oh shit.
There we go.
All day.
Come on, Brian, don't give up. Get it.
You got it, Brian. Don't give. The FYF has got this. We're taking him out.
With a shot to the shoulder blades. Anderson up top.
Yeah, Brian!
Missile drop kick right off the top. Caught him right in the face.
Get out.
Do believe he's got his arm under the rope.
Come on.
Yep, the arm was under the rope, so the pin technically didn't count. The arm was
This
under
ain't
the rope.
going good, is
It
it?
does not. Being tossed in the turnbuckle. Anderson coming off the other side.
Yeah! Brian, yeah!
Springboard tornado DDT.
Got you.
Yeah! That's what
That's
I'm
over.
talking about.
That's over. Santelli has handed
We did it, Brian! Yeah, Brian!
Yeah, Brian!
Now you see there, it wasn't long, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't something you would see at the New Japan G1 Climax, it wasn't something you would see at WrestleMania, but everybody has to start somewhere. You don't have to be proud of your roots, but you have to acknowledge where you came from in order to figure out where you're going, and to understand the depth of which you traveled and became the person that you ended up becoming. But that's going to do it for today. Remember, next time on The Vault, it's going to be the end of Season 1, the end of the Jason V Vanity Project, and it's the end of Jason V's in-ring professional career. We take it as 0-1 Professional Wrestling, 10-year anniversary, loser leaves professional wrestling match, Jason V versus Harker Dirge. See you then, and thank you.